So what you guys just saw on screen was basically LD breaking a lot of hearts from the cheeseheads. May the 2nd, he dropped this tweet. He basically let everybody know to be on the lookout for patch 6. Now, we didn't know what patch 6 was going to entail until we actually got the patch notes. And basically what the patch notes said, the biggest thing that people took away from it was they removed all unnatural speed boosts. Like, if you were doing the Kobe size up boosting out of that and doing all the other cheesy bullshit that people claimed that they were great at the game because they could do it and people couldn't defend it. First of all, let's talk about that. Speed boosting caused the defense to break, and I'm gonna tell you how and why. Basically, speed boosting, like the patch note said, it was unnatural. So when you have something unnatural going up against something that's natural, basically the unnatural is going to win. That's why you were sliding all across the floor even if your defense was maxed out. If you had all of those in place, plus you had lockdown defender, you couldn't keep up with your man if he was doing that speed boosting shit, even if you were anticipating it. Now, if you were going against somebody that didn't know how to combine them and strand them together, then I see where, you know, the defensive, like the suspect defense that people played came into play. But if you went up against somebody which was majority of the cheesehead community, if you went up against people who knew how to do that fucking guard one, Kobe size up, and all the other bullshit into one, like one after another, spinning and getting screens and all the other bullshit, you can't defend speed boosting. So I don't know where the fuck you guys are coming from with that nonsense, talking about some, if you couldn't defend speed boosting, then you suck at the game. Shut the fuck up. No one sucks at the game. You can't defend that shit because they, like, the animation, the speed boost animation was literally switching your person's, like, from waist down. He was not even moving naturally. And if I had some footage to show you guys, I would. But before patch 6, defense was completely irrelevant in the park. It was no way you were locking down somebody that really had that shit down pat. If they could speed boost their asses off, you weren't locking them down. It didn't matter how much you anticipated, because one thing would lead to another. First of all, you will either get your ankles broken because they'll spam the same bullshit plus combine the speed boosting. Then, if that wasn't the case, your person would just be shifting, like I said, from lower waist down. He would just be shifting in all different directions. Suppose your matchup speed boosting to the left. You anticipate that shit. You go to the left, and then he speed boosts back to the right, and your person is still stuck to the left. You know what I mean? So all you out there talking about somebody can't defend speed boosting, trust me, I'm out here on this park shit. You see me out here on this park shit. I do this. But for you bum ass niggas out there talking about some, oh, they killed the game, they messed the game. They didn't kill the game. They just corrected shit that shouldn't have been in the game in the first place. Simple as that. Now, for all y'all that out there talking shit and dropping people off because you were speed boosting, get y'all whack ass out of here. Learn how to play the game. And a lot of these bum ass niggas out here don't even know how to dribble. And you can see that. Go up against somebody that was cheesing before the patch came out and play them now. They're crying about they can't even break their defender down. You see me in this whole video. I'm not really, trying too hard because I got 2 rookies on my team, but I still led the way. I made sure they got theirs. I'm not a selfish player, and this is how you play at the park. It's not about going out there showing out, being a one-man show. You play team ball, you go out there and get the win, and you knock people off the fucking court. Simple as that. It ain't about who can speed boost the best. Now, if people really want to speed boost, they should just separate the down parks. Have one for speed boosting and have one for, the people that actually want to play the game. Now, again, park is not supposed to be simulation. It's not simulation. You doing N1 fucking dribbles, you doing N1 dunks, you dunking on people 24/7. The games are fast paced. This shit is not sim. You can't make it sim, but you can make it fair. People shouldn't be standing in the paint. I know a lot of y'all were bitching about that, 3 seconds, and they made it even better now because you can't run underneath the basket with your fucking 7-3 centers and then come back in and get fucking rebounds, and people still bitching about that because they can't cheese. Learn how to fucking play the game, stop bitching, and you will see that this game is not as bad as you make it look. Now, am I saying that this game is good? Hell no. This game is still bad in certain aspects, but patch 6 corrected a lot of things, but it also brought in a lot of fucking, furious people that just want to complain, and we might not be able to ever get park to be the way it's supposed to be because they're never going to shut the fuck up. But how do you guys feel about it? Let me know down below, and I'm out.